Hello Stampers, how are you guys tonight? I am Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario, and we are going to make a version of this fun fold card. So it is actually a gift card holder, and it just opens like this. How cute is this? We're doing this in my Party Puffins class, but I thought I would show it today. Oh, I just realized I have a typo in my title. Oh, I can fix that. All right, I'm just getting my iPad set up, so give me one moment and make sure that I can see comments if people join me. Hopefully they do. All right, I have quiet mode turned on. I'm almost there. Let's just put this out of the way. Hey, Martine. Yay, it's working. My iPad's working. Woohoo. All right, so we're going to make a version of this card. We're actually, instead of doing the Party Puffins, we're actually going to use the Flower of Friendship bundle. So this is a really cool bundle. I love it because there's tons and tons you can actually do with the punch and with these beautiful flowers. And there's lots of sentiments. Love the font. We always need thank you cards, so this is a perfect bundle. And the price point is great too, because it's a punch and not a die. All right, you love that bundle, Sandy. So do I. This is actually the first time that I played with it, and I decided not to do the Puffins card because I played with the Puffins quite a bit, and I wanted to play with the Flowers of Bundle. So we're gonna make, let me just set this aside. We're gonna make a version of this card. We're gonna use the same DSP, but a different pattern and the different stamp set. So let's get started. I'm just gonna put that away so I can look at it. There are lots of pieces to this. It's a very simple fun fold card, but there are lots and lots of pieces. So let's see if I can remember the measurements. So we're gonna do the base in Granny Apple Green, and this is 11, that's not 11, that's 4 1/4. So it's 11 by 4 1/4. And then we're gonna bring in our trimmer. Let me get rid of my scrap piece of paper. That's the pattern we're using today. And we are gonna score this. We have to open up the arm. I should have made more room on my desk. How are you guys today? It is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous day. Okay, so we are gonna score this at 3 1/2. Make sure you're using your scoring blade and not your cutting blade. And at 9. So 3 1/2 and 9, okay? The other piece of cardstock that we need, and you want it coordinating with your DSP. This one is 7 by 3 3/4, and we're gonna score this one at 1/2 and at 5. Okay, so 1/2 and 5, and we'll set that aside. Okay, we're done with our scoring blade. So let's just start to put this together. So because we have our 2 score lines here, hey Linda, how are you? Happy Wednesday. We're just gonna fold those over. Now, I'm not gonna burnish them until I get them matching. So I do want them lined up decently. So if you are a little bit off in your measuring for scoring, you can always just line them up like this. And then I keep saying I'm gonna get a clean one of these. I do have clean ones. And then just burnish the sides, okay? So this is our card. That's our card front and our sides. Okay. The other thing that we need then is, again, a corresponding cardstock. This one, let's see if I can remember, is 3 3/8 by 4 1/8. And this is 4 1/8 by 1 7/8. Okay. And these are going to just go straight on top of the card, just like that. With this, if you wanted to have a bigger border than 1/8, you can just change your measurements, but it's just gonna look like that. And then we need 2 pieces of DSP. And this is from the, oh my goodness, I'm going to forget the name of it. Playing with Patterns? No, it's not Playing with Patterns. Party Pattern? Let me look. Pattern Party Designer Series paper. I can never remember that. Party Pattern. We had a Playing with Patterns in the last catalog. So this is actually a huge pad of paper. You get tons of DSP in here, and this is a host gift. So when you do a order of $200 or more, you can select this with your rewards money, and it is gorgeous. So there's lots of fun colors, lots of bright colors, cheery, and the back is all black and white patterns. So it's very versatile. You can use it in tons of things. Love it, and it's cheap. Okay, so we need 2 pieces of this DSP, and this is for, I'm going to put all of these measurements at the bottom of the post when I'm done, so don't worry about writing them down, but this is 4 3 1/4, and this is 4 1 3/4, and we're just going to glue those onto the cardstock. Let's just do that now, because there's a lot of pieces with this card. A lot of pieces. Hey Debbie, how are you? You're from North Carolina, eh? I'm up in Ontario in Guelph, which is just outside of Toronto. I hope you are doing well. All right, so all I'm doing, you can use any kind of adhesive you want. Those of you that have stamped with me before know I like the glue, just so that I can straighten it, because I can never, see, I never put anything on straight. So the glue gives me a few minutes to get it centered. All right, so that's it. And then we can go ahead and we can attach these to the front of our card. This is a really, really simple gift card holder. I stole this idea from Erica Serwin, Pink Buckaroo. I will put the link to hers. She did one using the hat bundle, and I just thought, you know what, we always need gift card holders, because Christmas, birthdays, even just thank yous, right? So, you know, getting a gift card holder would be great right now. So I thought it would make this really easy one. All right, so that's all we do. That's the front. Done, done, done. I also have just a couple of pieces here, die cut. These are for decorating the front and for stamping, but we'll just put those aside for now, and we'll talk about those later. So the inside, our contraption of the card. So we scored it twice. This one we want to fold up. This is where our gift card is actually going to go in. And this one is going to be our contraption. Okay, so we just want to fold that. We want to attach this, but we want to attach it so we can get the gift card. I don't have the gift card in here. So we can get a gift card. Let's see if I have one on my desk. Probably not, eh? No, I don't. Sorry about that. But we want to be able to slide it in. So we don't want adhesives too wide, okay? So all I'm going to do is just put a little bead of glue right along the edge. And we're just going to attach it this way. You could staple those. Oops, I put too much glue in there. You could staple them. And I did staple this one, okay, but I don't like the staples on the back. So this one I decided to glue. So we'll see how it works. Okay, and so that just makes your pocket. You don't want to let it dry, okay, but your gift card can go right in here. And then for this, all we're going to do is line it up like this, shut it down, and then this will be our contraption, which will pull the gift card open, okay? So we do want a strong glue on that, so I'm going to take out my Terran tape, if I can find it. There it is. So today I decided I had enough of my computer. I have a computer day job that I'm on the computer all along. So I took the puppy out in the backyard for like 20 minutes to gobble down my lunch. And I got a sunburn in 20 minutes. Can you believe that? I think I need to get outside more. All right, so I'm just going to pick up this. I should use my Take-A-Pic tool. I'm not sure exactly which drawer it's in. So, okay, so all we're gonna do is center this. Hopefully you guys can see this. We're gonna center it. So we want it centered along the top so we have the equal distance, okay? And all we do is put it right up against the score line, straight. Don't do it crooked like I am. And then just shut it and just push it down. And then that will attach, okay? So then all we're gonna do is adhere this one down. So again, on this one, I use staples. I didn't like the look of the staples, so you don't have a lot of room here, right? Because you want this to be able to free flow in and out. So this isn't wide enough to do tear and tape in here. The tear and tape will be too long. You could probably use Seal Plus and fold it over. That would be one solution. I'm gonna actually try glue dots and see if the glue dots will work. Because you don't have a lot of room in here, right? You have, I don't even know what that is. It's not even 1/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to put my glue dots right on here. I don't want them, I'm just going to fold them in half. I don't want them, again, touching that or interfering with the gift card holder flowing in and out, right? So again, I'm going to be doing it up to this point here. So I'm just going to stick it there and then one in the middle. Anyone have any other ideas of adhesives that would work for this in a very narrow spot? You could use glue. I'm just not sure that the glue would be strong enough. So I thought I would try boogered up glue dots. What do we call those, Sandy? Booger dots? All right. And one more. So this is a super quick, we haven't even stamped yet, have we? Imagine that. Okay, and then all I'm gonna do is close it. And there we go. We have our contraption. See how easy that is? All right, so now we're ready to decorate. So the inside of this flap here, okay, I'm just gonna put another piece of DSP that coordinates. It's got the same colors. And it's from the same pack, and I'm just going to glue that on. I probably should have glued it on before I attached it, because now I've got to tuck it in, but I should be able to do that no problem. And that hides my mess with my glue, so I'm just going to stick that on. I'm going to let it dry, and then I will stick it in. And that just adds, let's just hope I can stick it in. There we go. Easy peasy. And then we're almost done. So all we're going to do is stamp on here. This will be attached. You can center it, but remember, only put adhesive on the one side because you want to be able to open it. So let's do our stamping. I'm going to stamp little card, big thanks. So that's one of the sayings from the stamp set. Again, I do tons and tons of thank you cards, so this set is perfect. This die cut is from the Scalloped Contour dies. This is my go-to now for frames, now that we don't have the stitch shapes anymore. Love the set. I use it all the time. All right, so I'm just going to stamp this over to the right because I do want to put some flowers on here. Okay, so I'm just doing that in Granny Apple Green. And then the inside panel is the same size as the one that I'm using for the green. This is the third smallest, I think, from the set. And I'm going to stamp my inside sentiment. Now, it's going to be going on this side of the card here. So we do want it going up and down. So I am going to do thank you for everything. And I'm just going to stamp it right in the middle. Love the fonts on this stamp set. Just love it. It is so pretty. All right. So that's that. And then one more little bit of stamping. I should have probably done this first. to let it dry. It doesn't really make a huge difference. So this, have you guys seen this? This is the In Color Shimmer Vellum paper. It comes in all the In Colors. Love it. Just love it. And it's just a nice kind of subtle shimmery sparkle to it. So I'm going to take the Pale Papaya. This is Pale Papaya. And I'm just going to stamp the flower. I should have made sure that it was oriented the same way as my punch, but you know, we'll sort that out. You do need to let it dry. It does take longer on the vellum to dry, so you could take your heat gun if you were more organized than me and got it out and plugged it in, but I didn't. So we're just gonna clean off my stamp sets and we're gonna let it dry for a little bit. If you don't let it dry, like, you can barely see it. So it's not a huge, hopefully the camera's behind. Hopefully you guys can see that. It won't make a huge difference if it wipes off, but you know. All right, so punch. Again, I should have made sure that these were oriented the right way, that I could punch them out, but let's just go with it. All right, so we're just gonna line that up and give it a punch. And I meant to get some scrap Granny Apple Green to see if I wanted, it got stuck. Where's my scissors? To see if I wanted leaves, but I don't think I do want the leaves with the vellum because it's gonna stick out. It's gonna see, you're gonna be able to see through it. So I think we will just, I don't want to waste all this paper. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to punch another flower and waste all this paper, I'm just gonna cut out this paper. I'll probably need a sticky note to get that in, but let's just see. Okay. So if I had planned this properly, I would have lined the stamps up and punched them out at the same time. But I didn't, because, you know, that takes thinking. And once I log off my computer, I don't think anymore for the night. All right, so you guys can see me struggle. If you put a post-it note on here, it's a little bit easier. You know what? I'm gonna have to try. Oh, we can get it almost. Am I gonna get it? No, I'm not gonna get it. You know why? I need to trim off the corner. Okay, let's trim off the corner because it's getting stuck. And I will get a post-it note if I can find one. Here's one. This will just make it a little bit easier for me to get it in. So all I'm doing is attaching the post-it note, and then I'm just going to maneuver this in and line it up. There we go, much easier. And then give it a punch. And I got an extra flower. All right, we're done that. So all we're doing now is gluing. We're almost done. I hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful sun, because it is going to rain later. So Stampin' Up! We have a new catalog coming. We get to, as demonstrators, we get to see it in a few days. I'm so excited. Next week, actually. But with a new catalog is our retirement. So we are saying goodbye to some products. So there is a last chance sale on right now. You do want to, it is while supplies last. So you do want to make sure that you get in there and check it out, because there's some great deals, especially on dies. So don't miss that. And that is while supplies last. So if there's something that you love, you're going to want to get it before it's gone, because we are selling out of a lot of stuff. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to center this. And then I've only put adhesive on the left-hand side. So I'm going to center it, and then I'm just going to stick it down. Okay? And that's it. And then this, I think I might hide my boo-boo where I put ink on it. You like me, you like me problem solving, Linda. You should watch me all the time then, because I always mess up and always have to fix things. I think that's my mark. All right, I'm just gonna stamp this across the bottom, and there we go. I always mess up, you know what? But there's never a mess up in stamping. You can usually fix it. All right. Hey, Miriam, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. So we're just gonna glue that down. I'm leaving a little bit of room to sign a note. And we will put this on. You can see I got pieces stuck to my card. I got pieces everywhere. Okay, so you could, if you wanted, you could do this piece in white, and you could also stamp here around your card, because you do have room, because your gift cards usually will fit in about this much, so you do have a banner across the top. I didn't, I just wanted it to kind of coordinate with the front and with the blue and the DSP, but you could do this in white if you want it and do some additional stamping. I like the stamping here, but you could do it whatever way you want. And then all we're going to do is stick these beautiful flowers in this vellum down, and we're going to use some glue dots on that, and I'm just going to put the glue dot right in the center. I still haven't gotten used to this. Glue dot pack came backwards, and I still have not gotten used to looking on the wrong side for the glue dots. I'm a creature of habit. All right. And so I'm just going to overlap that. I love this vellum. It is gorgeous. And then just to top it off, you always need a little bit of bling. So these are the Genial Gems. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So I'm just going to put a small one in the middle. And I'm going to put a larger one on the bigger flower. And there you go. What do you guys think? Which one do you like? This is supposed to have a bow on it that keeps falling off. Do you like the Party Puffin? These guys are so adorable. Or the flowers? I like them both. I think this one is so cheery, but they're cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this card. And you know what? You can do this with anything. You can do this with Christmas, birthdays. So it's a perfect, easy little fold. And it still has quite a bit of a little wow factor to it, right? But it's pretty easy. You don't need a lot of equipment. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much. Stampin' Up! Is having a DSP, a Designer Series paper sale, coming soon. It's the beginning of July. So some of the DSP that is in the annual catalog will be going on 15% on sale, 15%. So that's an awesome deal. So do look through the catalog, see if there's any DSP that you love. This is a host DSP, so this will not be going on sale. And we doubt very much that any of the specialty paper that has like metallic through it will go on sale. But much of the other paper should be going on sale, like that Gorgeous Peaches. What other ones are in there? Like there's so many beautiful paper. Let's just grab my catalog really quickly. Like all my little tabs. This is how I find stuff. So I suspect, I won't know for sure, but I suspect that the Beauty of the Earth will go on sale. Hopefully, my most favorite, the hand penned. Bloom Where You're Planted. Polly in the Wild, maybe the Pansies, maybe the Christmas, maybe the Sweet Symmetry. We'll find out at the beginning of June. So it's a great deal. And this, oh, love the peach. I'm going to be stocking up on that one for sure. So make sure that you stay tuned and keep your ears open for a DSP sale that's coming soon. So you adore the flower one, Martine? Thanks. I do too. You know, I wasn't sure with the paper. I did another one that I was going to show tonight, but I didn't like it. Let me see if I can find where I put it. Let's see. I didn't finish it, but I didn't like this one very much. I didn't like the colors, so we didn't show that one, but it had really cute hearts. This is all from the host DSP as well. Anyway. So stay posted for the DSP sale, And thank you guys so much for joining me, and we will stamp hopefully with you next week. Take care. Have an awesome week. Bye for now.